and welcome to my garden. My name is Clio and I work for Women's Environmental Network. Today I'd like to show you how to collect and save seeds. Saving seeds from your plants not only will allow you to save some money, it can also help you to understand how your plants reproduce. So, first thing first, what is a seed? A seed is the part of a flowering plant capable of developing into another such plant. A seed is produced when female part of a flower has been pollinated by the male part, which produce pollen. The female part, ovary, when pollinated, usually swallow to produce a fruit, such as tomatoes or pumpkin. The fruit has the function to protect and to develop the seed. But not every plant produces soft and juicy fruit. Some plants, as peas or beans, can produce a sort of case called pot. Others can develop several seeds right at the center of the flower, such as sunflowers or daisies. Some others, such as lettuce or chard, grow a tall stem with flowers that eventually turn into seeds. There are indeed many shapes and names for the part of a plant that contains seeds. Some of them are unusual, others can be quite decorative. Each seed has its own wrap, and this has the function to protect and prepare the seed until it's completely mature and ready to generate a new plant. So, whatever is the shape of the seed's container, a good rule is to collect it when it's fully ripe, in case of fruit, or completely dry. A pot should turn brown or yellow while it's still attached to the plant before we can collect the seed from it. When this wrap is still green or soft, the seed inside may not be ready to be collected. The best thing to do is to leave it on the plant until it will be hard and dry. In most cases, when the seed is ready, it will split easily. These are sweet pea pods that are completely dry and, as you can see, are ready to releasing the seeds. Even with fruits such as pumpkin or courgette, you want to wait for them to become fully ripe. As you can see, this pumpkin has already some seeds I can collect. I will need to wash the pulp off from the seed and then let them dry before storing them in a clean container. In case of courgette, you may want to wait for them to become a bit spoiled compared to the courgette you harvest for cooking. In fact, these courgettes haven't completely developed their seed, they have been picked too early as they are meant to be cooked. If you want to save seed from them, you'll wait the longer time possible, basically until the courgette turn into a marrow. And now let's see how to collect tomato seeds. Those are the easiest to collect, I think, because even when the tomato isn't completely ripe, it contains seeds that are already able to germinate. What I've done here is to rinse the seeds under fresh water so the jelly wrap around the seeds will disappear and I can let them dry in order to store them properly. Another method would be to place them in a cup of water and let them for a few days. The jelly part will gradually dissolve into water. It may create a sort of mold, but then you can wash them again and then they should be completely clean and ready to be dry and stored. It's very important when you store your seeds that they are completely dry. I store them in paper envelopes or jar. Place it in a cool and dry room. Another important rule is to select the seeds from plants that are healthy and that haven't shown any sign of distress. You see, those tomatoes have been damaged by the quick change of temperatures of these days. They are still good to eat, but I will choose some other tomatoes to collect my seed from. When you collect seed from your own plants, it's good to know the variety of the plants in order to identify hybrid varieties from open-pollinated ones. Ideally, for saving seeds able to produce a plant identical to the parents, you need an open-pollinated variety. Open-pollinated varieties are those which, if properly isolated from other varieties from the same species, will produce seeds that are genetically true to type. That means that the seed will grow into a plant identical to the parents. Hybrid varieties are those produced from the crossing of two different inbreed lines, so the seed will not be true to type, and the fruit produced from hybrid may be different in color and taste from the plants you have collected the seeds. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please stay safe and keep growing.